So I wanted to do this video because I have been asked on a few occasions why I've been traveling so much. Not in a sort of, why are you traveling so much? Sort of just a curiosity. You know, people can be curious. So they've been asking, are you traveling because of work? Because of vacation? That would be crazy. That's a lot of vacation time. They've also asked if I'm doing it for photography. That would also be pretty freaking cool. But no, I'm not doing it because of photography. I am, however, well, I bought a bakery. Yeah, I know. Crazy, right? So the thing is, my aunt owns a bakery in Daly City. If you don't know Daly City, it's got the largest collection, probably not a good word, population of Filipinos in the U.S. It's about 33% of the population is Filipino at the 2020 census, I think. So she's had the bakery there since 1977, and she was looking to sell it. She's looking to retire, and she wanted to try to sell it to family before she would sell it to strangers. This offer came up over the summer, last summer, and I thought about it, and I thought I'd give it a whirl, at least check it out for the meantime. So the traveling back and forth was to check out the bakery, I guess take a look at the books, take a look at the operation, just get familiar with it, basically. And then we did it. I secured financing. I got some partners, me and my cousins. Even my son invested some of his hard-earned money into the business. He's really interested in the bakery business, and he wants to be a part of it. And it's exciting. It really is. And now that I'm a business owner, I guess technically I've been a business owner before. I've been a photographer professionally, part-time, for about 20 years, doing work here and there. You've seen my work in editorial magazines and newspapers, etc. But now it's a brick and mortar building. I've never owned one of those before, and it's exciting. And I'm finding that I'm becoming more and more like my parents. I'm taking a look at the bottom line. I'm taking a look at ways to optimize the business and become creative with. And see, that's another thing. I thought that just being in an office, staring at spreadsheets, looking at all this stuff would just kill my creativity. But the thing is, I don't think it's killed my creativity so much as it's given me another side of creativity, because in business, you have to be creative. You have to figure out ways to get things done, ways to take care of your clientele, ways to make your bottom line last you to the following month until you get all your collectibles in. So it hasn't killed that creativity. Mind you, I'm not giving up my creative life. That is a part of me. It'll always be a part of me. It's who I am. The decisions I make will determine whether or not the business fails or succeeds. And I will be going into it with my partners, my cousins. We will all decide which way it goes, and we will determine the course of the business. The outcome is in my hands. And I think that this is a great proving ground, if you will, of the retirement plan my wife and I have. We plan to retire in the Philippines, somewhere in the mountains, open up a little small bakery cafe, maybe somewhere, higher up the mountains, like I said, somewhere cooler. Maybe me making some bread here and there, small. My wife making some espressos for some weary travelers, and then making content. So that will always be part of us, part of me. And so maybe the bakery will be a trial run for that part of my life, because it's our intention that the Philippine bakery, bake shop / cafe will be a mom and pop operation. I'm excited because this was all a part of my planning and goal setting. Now, Up until this point, I'd never had real plans, real goal setting. I'd just been existing, living day to day, and not really living, but not anymore. I'm still developing, and so is this story. I'll let you know along the way what happens. The photography continues, the travel continues, but this bakery, it adds a whole new flavor to the mix. So if you're interested and curious, like, subscribe, and follow along for the journey.